And Mark. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are right here at the home of tabletop games right here in the Metro, the Neutral Ground Centris, and of course I have with me our geek and training Val, and I am your handyman DJ. We are going to do something special today.
What are we going to do today?
We are going to teach all the people watching how to play Combatron the Card Game, this new game created by the Epic Gaming Regiment, Mr. Thomas Regala over there behind the camera who's setting us out. And of course published by Ludus Distributors. Now, are you familiar with Combatron?
Yes! I know it's a comic. Yun lang. Yun lang yung
Well, I would
familiarity
understand. You were how old were you when
was
this was
this?
created?
Ano ba?
This was published 1990 and ended in 1997.
1990, so I'm 2 years
Yes,
old.
So, tayo na lang mga 90s kids ang nakakaalala nito. For all those who don't know, Combatron is the story of space warriors. Well, actually, it's the story of a kid who suddenly became a space warrior, and apparently there was a whole intergalactic war going on, and he had to become Combatron and has now to fight some of these guys that you see right here. But of course, he has some allies too.
Before we play,
Before
you
we
have
play.
to explain to me who these guys are.
Oh, okay, of course. Anyway, this is Combatron. He's the main protagonist, the
Okay.
titular hero. This is Metallica, one of his cohorts.
Metallica like the band.
Yes, the band. Because, another fun fact about Combatron is that Berlin Manalaysay, the creator, is obviously a metal fan and named a lot of the characters with some heavy metal references like Metallica. Another ally of theirs is Axel, but he is not in this game, named after Axel Rose. And of course, there's death metal. He is literally the genre death metal. Combatron is the only one that doesn't have any metal influences in him, except maybe because of the fact that he's a robot. So that's fine. Anyway,
And this one, what's his
that's
name?
Abaddon. That is the main
Abaddon.
villain in that arc. Now, how this goes is that, your objective is to defeat your opponent by dealing 4 damage. Once you deal 4 damage, you win. The setup right here, you
Okay.
have your character card,
My character card.
which shows your
This
character.
one.
But on the flip side is the character bio, which is nice to read, and it marks out your zones. There's the combat zone, the damage zone, and the cooldown zone. That's where you put your cards. Now, what we're gonna do right now is, this is the ultimate card. It has an effect. We're gonna put that over here on top of the character card. And then you have your basic attack cards and your assists. Basic attack cards are, as you can notice, have an attack power, which you use to compare. We will get into that later. And assists also have their purpose. We will just teach you as we go along, as we play this game. Our micro decks, as they would call them, and draw 3 initial cards on your hand. Now, how this goes is that we need to beat each other in combat, and to do that, we will put down cards and compare, and we'll teach you as we go along the way. Now, let's see what we have here, and I'll put this down.
So we put it
And
in our combat zones.
combat zones. And now that we're both ready, we can reveal these cards, and then ultimately compare. Oh,
So this is a tie.
not
Because
actually.
we
It
four.
ignores the
Oh,
effects
no.
of the opposing attack. So this is entirely a tie. Anyway, what happened
So
here?
it just nullifies it.
What happened here is that since we both played basic attacks, we just compare the number, the attack power, and if 4-4, it's a tie. So we just, there's no damage done. This card is supposed to win ties, but because I also have an effect that it ignores the effects of the opposing card, opposing basic attack, then it's really a tie.
It's a dud.
And
no one wins.
No one wins, and then all cards in the combat zone go to the cooldown zone, like so. And then at the end of the turn, we both draw a card. Now, let's see what's our next move. Do this. Let's see. Let's see what's gonna happen.
Ha!
Wait, what's this? After a duel with this card, you can exchange. Okay, but it's +3 power if opposing attack is if opposing basic attack printed power is higher than yours. That's higher than mine. So this is at a 4 now
So I
against your
lose.
3. So you lose. Now Val gets some damage, and damage in this game is that you take a card at random and put it in the damage zone. Now I don't know what that card is.
But
But
I do.
she does, so I don't know. My card counting kind of gets screwed up because of that. And damage in this game, yes, it's bad. You're one step closer to losing, but it also means that now that she has one card in her damage zone, she has +1 in all of her attack, all of her attacks later. So her next attack will now have a +1 on it, and if there's 2 there, it will become a +2. Now we just take the cards from the cooldown zone, and then put the cards from the combat zone back to the, and we draw. Oh, and because you got damaged, sorry, you
I draw.
draw a card, and then we draw another one at the end of the turn. Jack and Toy or rock paper scissors evolve because there's just so many combinations that you have to think of, and there's that other dimension of the assist.
And if you read your opponent very well, it can go on forever.
Although it is still technically a quick, it's still pretty much a quick game. So,
Haha! I knew it.
ah!
My
Okay.
card says steal the opposing assist effect. Because I know that he has an attack card here. I know that one of the logical steps that he's gonna take is to draw an assist.
There's still no damage dealt though, but you still now this effect happens to me now.
Just one.
Yeah, just one. It's just like this. No, it's not damage.
Oh.
You just discard it,
Okay.
and yeah,
Assist.
that's it. Cool down. There's still no damage. Well, one
I do.
damage. Wins ties. Ignores, but you still have the +1, so
So I win. Haha!
finally
You get 1 damage.
I get 1 damage. Oh, now this is another interesting case. It's an assist versus an assist. This will just fizzle out. If it's an assist versus an assist, nothing happens, and you just proceed with. We're good.
Dude. Okay. Haha! You get another one.
What? Okay, now it's going quick. She's
Kasi
kicking
it's
my ass
plus-
now.
It's +1, so I get 6.
Yeah, and I only have 3. Actually, this one ignores power bonuses this duel, so that wouldn't apply.
Oh, but still,
But
this
still,
is
it's
5.
still a 5 against a 3,
Yeah.
so
So goodbye.
I still get hit. What? It's
What?
4. Hindi, +3 power if printed.
Oh, so nothing also.
No, this is now at.
Who wins?
I do.
You do?
Yes, it's because 1 and it's higher than me printed, so
Okay.
it's now at the +3, so 4 +2.
So it's 6.
It's 6.
Judges? Yes.
Yes.
Ah!
This is a very competitive game. We have
DTI
judges.
representative. We have a DTI representative in the room.
We have judges right here. They're regulating our game right now.
Man.
It's fun to win, but it's just a game. You win. You win that.
Oh no!
But because now I have 3 damage,
Oh man.
I get my ultimate, which is this. This is the Destruction Dagger, and It has +2 power per card in your opponent's damage zone. So if I play this, this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is a 7 power card if I played it. So anyway.
But we both know he has only 1 life.
Yeah,
So if I play my cards right,
yeah, but I only have 1 life. I am close to death right now.
if I play my cards right, I'ma win.
Quite literally, if you play your cards right. Sige.
So it's a,
Yeah.
it's a +1.
You get a plus. So you're a +3 now. Okay. Ultimate. So this is well, I'm obviously at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm at 7, and you're at 6.
8?
Oh wait.
8.
Oh, you're at 8. Oh my God. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you play Combatron the card game. Now, did you have fun? How was it?
It was awesome because I won.
Well,
A
aside
lot
from the
of-
fact that you won, right?
And I'm really good at it.
Yes, yeah, she's very good at reading people. I'm kind of good at it, but not as good as her. And, you know, the base set will include Combatron, Abaddon, Metallica, and Death Metal. And Death Metal and Metallica will definitely give a varied play experience. So yeah, check it out. I believe it's out now at your friendly local game store, and of course right here on NG Centris and all of the other neutral grounds all around the metro. Actually, I believe they also have some provincial branches. And thank you very much once again to Neutral Grounds for letting us shoot here, and of course to the Epic Gaming Regiment. Hey, the creators of this game, Tomas Regala over there behind the camera. And to Mr. Freddy Tan, again, of Ludus Distributors for giving us this opportunity to play the game and to teach you how to play it. So yeah, that's it. Thank you very much, and you guys have a great night.
For more detailed rules, multiplayer, and other play modes, please visit the Combatron Card Game Facebook page. Don't forget to follow us at facebook.com/nerdrageph.